Okay, here we are again for a visual Turnpike Brothers.
Yeah. Live and in person.
Live and in person again. We figured so many people love seeing us the first time. Give them again.
Yeah.
What the audience wants, you got to give.
You got to give them what they want,
We were going to pull out some real technical effects.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to pull out like a green screen CGI.
Yeah.
But
I had George on the phone.
Yeah,
George Lucas.
he canceled on us last minute.
Yeah.
We had George Lucas. Lucas, what's his thing? What's his studio? What do they call it?
Skywalker Ranch.
Skywalker Ranch. Yeah, we had him ready to go. He said he was on his way. He bought his plane ticket to fly over here, but
no THX sound.
Yep,
none of that, unfortunately.
So now you just get this amazingly low quality video.
Yeah.
But we're
all about that.
Yeah, right, we are. We'll get George. We'll get George at one point. I mean, we don't want to be accused of selling out too either. So,
yeah.
He did kind of ruin Star Wars.
Yeah, people like the original. So
yeah, that's true. All right, so what are we doing today, Dan? We got some special kind of like we did with the hot wings. Something similar.
Yeah, we got the celebrity drinks again. So it'll be a little bit different because now we'll do the drinks. And we got some beers, we got some wines, we got some harder stuff. So we'll go through the whole thing and we'll do our ratings. We'll do 1 to 5 for each one, and at the very end we'll pit them all against each other.
Liquor before beer, you're in the clear.
Yeah.
So
well, probably won't be. That's a lot. I would not recommend drinking this much.
Beer before liquor, you're ever sicker.
Yeah.
That's for anybody. That's the motto. Just keep that in mind when you're out partying.
You're probably not going to want to mix these different things when you're also drinking.
You never know.
Yeah. We got some surprises. We'll do some cocktails. We'll do a little bit of that. We'll show you how to make them. So it'll be some fun.
And again, it's a surprise where you didn't tell me who any of the celebrities are.
Yeah.
There's a lot more. I feel like celebrity. Though there is, I guess, a lot of celebrity hot sauces, but I feel like celebrity drinks, there's a lot more.
There's a ton, yeah. I was only able to get, 6, but I mean, still, it's quite a bit, and there's tons more, so we could always do one in the future, another one, so. And
I feel like there's, like, drinks that celebrities actually do themselves, and then there's ones they just endorse.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Like the It's Always Sunny episode.
Yeah.
With the Breaking Bad guys, and they endorse their...
Yes. Yeah, it's a very funny episode.
So now, are all these, do you know if all these are actual celebrities, like they have a hand in it, or is it just ones that are some of they endorse?
There's certain ones, and I'll say when we go through them that have it. I think most of them they seem to really have a hand in it. There's a couple I might not know, but for the most part, it does seem like they have a hand in it.
Like any wines, is it their feet that crush the grapes?
Yeah,
so I'll be able to taste like their feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, celebrity feet.
Celebrity feet, good. I'm into that. All right. So let's do it. I'm ready.
All right. So our first one we're going to do is, you might know this guy. He's a local, John Bon Jovi.
Wow, nice.
Yep. His is called Hampton Water Rosé.
Oh, rosé.
So, yep,
nice.
rosé.
I like rosés.
So we're going to start with wine. I don't know how that works in the equation. It's not really, beer before wine.
Yeah, I don't know where wine. It's not really liquor. Yeah. It's not really beer. It's its own thing.
I did read a thing that apparently that is all kind of farce. It doesn't really matter how you drink.
Really? That's made up.
Mm-hmm.
So I gave fake news in the beginning.
Yeah, because I was checking before we did this. Like, how should we do it? And I was like, there really isn't a concrete way to do it. So just go crazy and drink what you want.
I know wine does give you like the biggest hangover just because it has all the sugar.
I'm sure we will have a hangover after all.
Anyway, so for all you watchers out there, a hangover really comes from all the sugar that's in the drink. It's the sugar that causes the hangover because the sugar dehydrates you. Yeah. So that's why people always complain about wine headaches so much. Mm-hmm. That they're like, wine always gives me the biggest headache. It's because of all the sugar.
Yeah, it's like when I go trick-or-treating and get all the candy.
Exactly. You got like a hangover the next day. Yeah, you better drink your water when you're drinking your razor blade chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so let's do this. Let's do the first one.
So here we are with Hampton Water. Comes from the south of France, New Jersey. I'm not sure exactly where that is.
Oui. You don't know?
Yeah.
It's like
a short town, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's somewhere down there.
It's like in France, Canada when they got the, French Canadians.
Yeah.
New Jersey.
French and Jersey, okay. Bottled by Jesse Bon Jovi.
That's right. His son and him are both involved.
He's engaged to Bobby Brown.
Yeah. 11.
That's weird, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Millie Bobby Brown. Whatever, I was getting those two confused.
The same person.
And then it's Gerard Bertrand and John Bon Jovi at something. So they're both involved in this. No picture or anything of.
That's Bon Jovi.
Oh, that is him there.
He's diving in the water.
Then that's why he made the CD slippery when wet, because he dived in the water. He's wet. Yeah. Okay.
Have you ever seen Bon Jovi live?
I have not.
I've seen him technically twice. Once I saw him in Philly. He was doing Live 8.
Live 8, with Live 8, right, yeah.
And then the other time he sang Happy Birthday to Paul McCartney.
Oh, God.
At Paul McCartney's concert.
And how was that?
The Happy Birthday was pretty bad, but it was awesome that he was there.
That's what I heard. I heard his voice isn't what it used to be, unfortunately.
He was awesome when I saw him, though. I'm not a big Bon Jovi fan, but he was awesome when I did see him live. So.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, I mean, Live 8 was. God, that's like 2006, I think. So it's like 17 years ago. Now you're either a Bon Jovi guy or a Springsteen guy.
Okay.
Which one do you lean towards?
Geez.
I'm 100% a Bon Jovi guy. I will tell you that right now.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I like more Bon Jovi songs. I think Bruce is pretty cool, but I'd probably go more Bon Jovi. He has more hits.
He's also a Giants fan, so I give him props for that.
I changed my mind. Well, he had a Philly.
He did
Arena football.
He did,
team.
but he grew up a Giants fan because he's right from Lyndhurst. Or
Perth Amboy.
Around Lyndhurst.
Yeah, Perth Amboy.
Is that where he's from?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. One of his most famous sayings, which doesn't make any sense, when he was coming up with Bon Jovi, he said, "There's only two things you can do in New Jersey: do what your daddy did, or become a rock star." I didn't realize New Jersey was like Iowa, where it's like become a farmer or like so whatever. Yeah, he was just trying to sound cool at the time.
He was the first rock band to hit top 1 in the billboards for a country album as well.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
How crazy is that? So he's got a little bit of country.
He definitely, yeah. Then if you heard the Bon Jovi music from like the 2000s, it definitely went more country-ish.
Yeah.
And than what they were in the 80s and stuff.
Yeah, Bon Jovi's got 15 albums. He's got quite a bit of a repertoire of music, I guess. Yeah.
He's a handsome man too.
Yeah.
Good looking guy. So.
All right, let's try this.
Okay.
You got to do the tasting thing where you.
You got to sniff it.
And then you got to check the color.
Where do I spit though?
Just spit back into.
Okay, yeah. Everybody want to see that.
Oh yeah, we did.
The color looks good.
We did struggle to open it.
Oh yes, yeah. Let's rate the opening mechanic.
They got a glass opener,
which is interesting.
Yeah, and it took us a long time. Well, it took me a long time to open the bottle. So.
We should have filmed it.
Yeah, it was pretty embarrassing actually.
Yeah.
All right, let's try.
All right, let's try it. I do like rosé, so. You gotta switch around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It's actually pretty tasty. A little dry for a rosé.
I like that though.
I'm not a wine connoisseur. Maybe you can enlighten our viewers on.
Oh yeah.
The classy.
Oh, my wine drinking. Yeah, I can't even do that. I can get your pinky out. It's pretty light. So, like you said, it's dry, but it's kind of light.
Yeah.
And refreshing. No, it doesn't hit you too hard or anything like that. I like it.
It's living on a prayer.
You're not living on a prayer drinking it, that's for sure. We might be living on a prayer later after this video, but.
Yeah, definitely.
But
porcelain prayer, right?
Between Wanted Dead or Alive and I don't know, My Life. What's that song? It's My Life.
Yeah.
I'd rank it like Lay Your Hands on Me.
Okay.
Or Lay My Hands on You, or whatever that song is.
That sounds like that should be.
Yeah. No, Wanted Dead or Alive is like number 1. So
okay.
Yeah, it's like in the middle somewhere. It's pretty good. I like rosés, and this is pretty good.
What would you give it? 1 to 5.
I'll go with. Can we do points? Like point something?
Yeah.
I'll do a 3.5.
3.5?
Yeah.
3.5. All right. I'm not a big wine person.
Right.
I'll give it a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought 3 was a little too low. That's why I asked. Before it's too high. So
Yeah.
3.5.
All right. Well, we got a 3 so far, so a 3.5. So our next one we're gonna do is he's not a New Jersey legend, but he is a legend nonetheless. Snoop Dogg.
Okay. I had a feeling you were gonna pull out Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
Yeah,
Dogg.
I've seen his wines. It's another wine, isn't it?
It is another
Yeah,
wine.
I've seen it in all the liquor stores and stuff.
It's another rosé, I believe, as well.
Okay.
The Cali rosé, it's called, from 21 Crimes, is like the company
Yes.
that makes it. But he did have a lot part in making it as well. And we have a special guest wine with it as well. So we'll be doing 2 wines for this one.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And, yeah, we'll surprise you with that. But first,
I think I know, and I think I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. If you know Snoop Dogg, you know his partner in crime. But
oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah.
So but before that,
Literally,
we're gonna have to do we're gonna have to we need some pairings with our wine. So
okay.
I'm gonna whip us up something to eat with our
interesting
with our food. So
okay. I'm excited for this.
Let me get that going.
Yeah.
Turnpike Brothers, Turnpike Brothers, Turnpike Brothers, Turnpike Brothers.
All right, Dan. After slaving over stoves,
Yes, it was quite.
yeah, as our viewers just saw, the
Yeah.
effort you put into this.
Yeah, it was quite the effort. So we got a couple of things here. We got, as you saw in the video, we got Gordon Ramsay. We got his chicken pot pie.
He was nice enough to give us the recipe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we have the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
So excited to try those. And then
And we
have
went
another
to
one.
Flavortown, USA.
Yeah, gotta go to Flavortown. Gotta stop by there, you know.
Yeah.
So
Guy
we got
Fieri.
some celebrity microwavable dinner. So we're gonna try
Whoa,
it.
no, we didn't microwave them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
prepared.
what are you talking about?
Yeah, we stopped by and they made it for us.
Yeah.
So you got to pair it with the wine. Like we said, we have the Snoop Doggy Dogg, Snoop Double G, Cali Rose, 19 Crimes. I think I said 21 Crimes.
You did, but it's all right. I think it's like a band.
Yeah.
Chef Ramsay, Guy Fieri, and Snoop Dogg walk into a bar. I don't know. I didn't really have a joke. But...
Yeah, well, that was good.
Yeah.
Well, we have to pair it with something, so.
So let's try the lasagna first.
You do lasagna first? All right. So,
Pretty good.
yeah,
Let's try the chicken pot pie.
not bad.
There's a bite out of my chicken pot pie already. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, maybe the craft service got to it.
Yeah, that craft services. We have a visitor here.
When there's food around,
There's a monkey.
there's always someone.
Chicken pot pie is pretty good.
I like chicken pot pie, yeah.
Let's try the mac and cheese now.
Trying that mac and cheese.
That's my favorite. So
We went to a lot of different Gordon Ramsay restaurants. The food's always on point. I went to a couple of Guy Fieri's too. It's usually pretty good too.
yeah,
He's got the sandwich. The
Sam-
sandwich joint.
sandwich.
Yeah, the sandwich joint. And Gordon Ramsay has a couple different ones. He's got the burger. He's got Hell's Kitchen, the pub.
Yep.
And then he's got Gordon Ramsay's steak.
Steakhouse. Yeah.
And then he's got fish and chips. So he's got a lot of
Have you been to the
restaurants.
steakhouse?
I have. My
Wow.
wife took me there for my birthday, and it was awesome. I got the beef Wellington, which is what you got to
Wow.
get. Yeah, it was really good. So which one of these do you like?
The mac and cheese is the best.
The mac and cheese?
Yeah. But that is like my favorite thing, mac and cheese. So
I'm not a huge mac and cheese fan, but it's awesome, and I think it is the best out of these. I really do like the chicken pot pie too. The lasagna, I'm not a big fan of actually at all.
I have 2 forks for some reason.
That's where you
Double time.
Yeah.
Double fisted to the very end. Little Kiss reference there. Spoiler for the future.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
Teaser, I guess I should say.
So you like the mac and cheese the best?
Yeah.
All right.
But I'm a mac and cheese head. So
Nice.
I love mac and cheese.
Yeah, mac and cheese is best.
Not like a huge chicken pot pie person generally. But this one's pretty good. I mean, for microwavable stuff, it's pretty good.
Yeah, surprisingly. Usually Gordon Ramsay would do a shepherd's pie. He wouldn't do a chicken pot pie.
True, right.
Not traditional
No.
for him. But,
He
yeah.
just slapped his name on it, I guess.
Yeah. No, he prepared all these.
He did.
And then he
He
put 'em in-
single-handedly prepares
Yeah,
one.
then he puts them in the little bag. And then he puts them in the box. And then he licks
came
it
up-
like an envelope.
Yeah, he came up with the instructions, too. He
Yeah.
wrote the instructions on it.
Yeah, he knows the exact time you need to microwave this stuff.
Yeah, I heard he's going to do a new show. Microwave Nightmares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell's Microwave.
Yeah. Yeah. Where people come in and who can microwave the best. You know, because sometimes people microwave stuff and it's like scalding hot, and then you get cold.
Yeah, in the
It
middle.
takes a real master to get the perfect in one shot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. I mean, except Hot Pockets. You can't really perfect Hot Pockets.
No,
like-
it's either scalding your mouth pocket or lukewarm pocket.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like they give you that little
Sleeve.
that little sleeve thing you put in. That doesn't do anything.
No.
You might as well wrap it in tinfoil. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be.
All right, so let's try our Snoop Double G
Yeah,
Rosé.
let's see how it pairs with Gordon and Guy.
Yeah.
Or Guy if he's French. I mean.
So you know, Snoop Dogg is a diehard Steelers fan
Is he really?
and
From California, not a Raiders fan.
Yeah.
Interesting.
and Metallica fan.
No way.
Hardcore
I never knew
Metallica
that.
fan. Yeah. Yeah.
How have they not collaborated?
I know they should.
Let's get a collab together. Metalladog.
Yeah. And you appreciate this. He's-
Snoopica. Snoop-talica.
Snoop Talca. He's also in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yes, well that I
You
knew.
know
He's a
that?
big wrestling fan. Actually, just recently, very impressed with Snoop Dogg. So he's not a young man. I mean, he's got to be hitting close to 60, if not already over
Yeah.
60. The last WrestleMania that happened, he was like the guest host. So he's supposed to just come out there and kind of like make jokes and talk to the people. So he's out there, and this wrestler Mike The Miz, who's Mike Mizanin, who started on The Real World.
Yes.
And he was always like, I'm going to become a wrestler. And they used to make fun of him. I mean, God bless the guy. He lived up his dream, and he's been doing it for now almost like 20 years, I think. He's been around forever. So he's like the bad guy always,
Yeah.
So he comes out to argue with Snoop and kind of be like, I'm a better host. So Snoop's like, well, I'm going to get somebody to beat you up, basically. So Shane McMahon, Vince McMahon's son, who wrestles, surprise, his music hits, and he's going to come down and beat up The Miz. Well, what happens is like 5 seconds, and Snoop Dogg was not really supposed to be involved in it, kind of just cheer from the outside. What happens is Shane McMahon tears like his ACL or something, or blew out his quad, I think it was. He does like where he jumps over The Miz, and like you could see he landed, and he just fell, like he was out. That was it. Totally hurt in like the first 5 seconds of this like match. So Snoop Dogg, without even being told, on a whim, like jumps in the ring, and him and The Miz like orchestrate right on the fly of like a little match, and Snoop Dogg ends up like beating him up. And doing like the Rock's people's elbow on
He
him.
does the elbow.
I mean, wrestling fans were so impressed with that because it just shows how much of an entertainer he is.
Yeah, he just did it on the spot.
He knew something went wrong right on the spot and knew it's WrestleMania. He just ran in the ring and started wrestling. It was great.
Yeah. He's a showman.
It was awesome
For sure.
So I give him a lot of props for that.
Yeah, no, Snoop Dogg's awesome.
Yeah, he
He's
is.
very funny.
You can't like hate Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. No, he's cool. All right, so let's try it. It's
Okay.
another rosé,
Yeah,
so we can pit these.
It's definitely darker.
It is.
As you can see, it's already darker than the
It's got more bubbles to it.
John Bon Jovi. So.
Bon Jovi. Chef Boyardee almost sounds.
Has a stronger smell. Definitely.
Yeah. Very Snoop Dogg smell. This isn't as dry as
Not as dry. Definitely more a little bit more. I guess what do they say? Like moist or like what's the opposite of dry in wine? I'm not like a connoisseur.
Yeah, moist. That sounds good.
Yeah, that's like a word people like hate. They hate that word.
Yeah. No, it's good.
It's moist. Yeah, it's good.
I like it.
It's not as light. It's not as light as the other one, which I guess goes with the color.
Yeah. Yeah, Snoop Dogg. He mixed a good wine, or.
I've heard good reviews of this.
Yeah, I've never heard anything of it. I just went to the grocery store, saw it, and was like, all right.
Now, the one I've seen in the grocery store, did this come in like an outer shell or anything?
There's a couple different.
Because I've seen a black bottle, like all entirely black.
Yeah, he has different ones. This is his rosé.
Okay, I
has
see.
Other ones too. Yeah.
Yeah, I've only seen the whole bottle's black and it has like his face on it.
And he does have a gin as well.
Well, that makes sense.
Because
gin and tonic.
Technically, this is Gin and Juice, his song.
Right.
This is
Gin and
juice.
juice. Yeah.
Wine is considered juice.
Yeah,
so
yeah, I get you.
You can get that, you know, with it.
In terms of, since we had such problem with the John Bon Jovi one.
Oh, yes.
This one.
Twist off.
Much easier to open for
thank you, Snoop.
imbeciles like us.
Yes.
Yeah. John Bon Jovi tried to be a little more fancy.
Snoop-a-loop.
So
he knew what he was doing.
Ranks higher on the opening test. Yeah.
I mean that's a lot in the wine industry. That's what people
It
look
is.
for. Yeah.
You know,
you keep the cork. You know.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. Give me a twist off any day. I'm sorry. I know the cork. I think produces like a better taste. I think it's the point, or it holds in the taste.
The plastic
better.
does too.
Yeah. Sure. Whatever. Yeah. It's probably better for the environment. The cork too. I don't know.
The bottle's pretty cool. You got Snoop on it, unlike Bon Jovi taking a dive. You got
Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion.
He doesn't go by that anymore now.
No, he's not the dude.
He's back to dog.
It's pretty cool though. I like the design. It's very, very awesome. But what would you rate this one? 1 to 5.
Did I like it better than the first one?
Well, we'll pit them all at the end.
I know. I'm just trying to think of my ranking because.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, like I'm trying to think of like. I think this one's a 3.
Give it.
I think I ranked it a little bit lower than the John
Wow.
Bon Jovi one.
Okay. I'm actually going to give it a 3.5.
Oh, okay. So we reversed. Yep.
A little bit
Okay.
higher, yes. Yeah, I did like it, but I'm not a big rosé person either. So, but
That's my preferred wine, honestly.
the
Rosé.
surprise wine, we got Martha Stewart. You gotta have her. If you got Snoop, they're like best buddies.
I love that she's like embraced her time in prison so much. Like she doesn't try to hide the fact. I mean, she's literally on her face on a wine that's called 19 Crimes.
Yes.
I mean, that's hilarious.
Yeah, you just gotta embrace it. And I mean, she met Snoop on David Letterman. They were doing. Like
Is that what it was?
Yeah, they were doing like a little skit together.
And they become like.
And they just become like really good friends, and then they do so much together. They have like cookbooks together.
They
do
hang
shows.
out.
Yeah.
I think they like partake together.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, and some other activities. Absolutely.
If you like went back to 1993, if you took like a time machine when Snoop was like just coming up and getting big, like, and Martha Stewart had her show. I think she had her show like early 90s.
Mm-hmm.
If you went back and told the two of them, like, you two are going to become like the best of friends, they would probably both laugh in your face.
Yeah, it's so wild to think. So, yeah, we'll try this one next. We had to cut because I thought it was going to be a twist off, but it has a cork to it.
Don't tell the people behind the scenes stuff. It's supposed to be their imagination.
So
we went traditional cork for this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're much classier with Martha Stewart, you know.
And if you can't see, it's got her face on it, which is hilarious.
Her face is on the cork.
Her face is on the cork.
It's pretty awesome.
Fancy. So we got Martha Shard.
Chardonnay.
I'm assuming that's like a play on words. Martha's Shard?
Marcia Shard. Marcia Shard.
I don't know. I hope we don't shard ourselves after drinking this.
We might.
So it's a Chardonnay.
Chardonnay.
Right.
Oh, we didn't cheers.
Yeah, that's right. I like Chardonnays. They're probably my second one after rosé, to be honest.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the red wines usually, but the rosé is different, of course.
Yeah.
And then this is would be probably more speed.
Red wines are usually very dry, whereas like a rosé is a little more undry. Like I don't know what the opposite is.
Robust.
Yep, it's definitely a Chardonnay. Yeah, it's good.
It's good, yeah. Not too much flavor to it. Mm-mm. Yeah.
I mean, a Chardonnay, I don't think
Usually
traditionally
has
doesn't have as much flavor as like a rosé or anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's light.
People will be able to tell how much of wine connoisseurs we are after this video.
Yeah, it's
It's what's the opposite of dry? I don't know what did I say.
It's wine. It tastes like wine.
This is for the common people, the normal people.
Yeah,
We're the people's champion.
not your Martha Stewart's. Or
Yeah.
Snoop Dogg's.
Yeah. We'll be more aligned with Snoop Dogg probably.
Yeah, I would say so.
Especially since we weren't in prison.
All right, so what will you rate these? 1 to
Man,
5.
this is getting
Martha
tough.
Stewart, yeah.
Because I do have to compare them to each other in order to rank. So
And whoever is the winner of this will be in our pit overall, because we're not going to put both of these.
Oh, we're not?
No. So
okay.
We'll have these compete against each other.
So like the average of our ranking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez. I did like it. You know what? I'll go with 3.5 again. I hate
You
to
liked
do
it more than Snoop?
Yeah, I hate to do the same scores but I'll give it a 3.5.
I'm going to give it a 2.
Okay.
Not a big fan of it.
Well, then on average, Snoop Dogg would win then.
Snoop Dogg wins.
Of our two averages,
he'll
yeah.
move on to the final.
Yeah. A lot of people don't like Chardonnays, I think.
Not a big Chardonnay fan. I think that is the big thing. Not too much flavor to me. I mean, for Chardonnay, it's all right, I guess.
Like you said, you're not a big wine guy, so
yeah,
you want a little more flavor and taste in your wine. That makes sense.
A little more Flavor Town to my wine.
Yep, got it.
All right, so now we have our next one, which is a big one for Kevin.
Ooh, Undertaker wine. Come on, Undertaker wine.
Close. It is Broken Skull by Steve Austin.
Yes. Now, is it the IPA or the lager?
It's both.
Oh,
We got both, too.
There we go.
And we also have another surprise celebrity guest that will be joining us
Really?
with the beer. Not joining us, but we're going to be drinking.
Hulk Hogan?
Beer. You'll have to see.
Hulk Hogan's like pasta that he it lasted like a month because it got people sick, I think, or something.
Got
like that.
discontinued.
Yeah. All right. Can't wait to see it.